So today I'm going to answer this question from Asan. I have completed my DPT 5-year program. Should I go for a master's degree 2 years or just directly apply to FCCPT credentialing for New York State license? So if you have a doctorate degree, you do not have to have a master's degree because technically the doctorate degree has a higher number of curriculum compared to the master's degree. So you do not need the master's degree if you have a doctorate degree. So he said, also, can you make a video on New York State licensing requirements? It would be really helpful. So based on my experience and the experience of other colleagues, New York State is one of the easiest state to apply as a foreign educated physical therapy or physical therapist because they are pretty straightforward with their requirements. You don't need to have clinical or like internship program to go through before you can get your license compared to California. And their website is very simple, easily understood, and will walk you through the process on how to apply. So just to share my story, I started my license in New York. So I personally manage my application to apply in New York for my license. So that was my first license. And then I think when I had another employer that was potential for Florida, I also personally applied for Florida for a license. But when I met the agency who finally helped me to get to the US, they process the other licenses that I used to have. I used to have 5 licenses. So I had the New York, then I had Florida. They applied me for Illinois, Missouri, and Texas. Okay, so because the nature of the contract was a travel physical therapist. Okay, so they make sure that I have licenses wherever they can give me, possibly get me a job. As of now, I only carry the Missouri license because it's very expensive to keep all the licenses, especially if you're not really using them. Okay, so today I'm going to try to walk you through the website of NYSED, okay, or New York State Education, in which there is the area there for physical therapy, foreign educated, on how to apply. And right now you can apply online. Used to be when I was back in the Philippines, everything should be mailed. So you can just imagine how much expensive it was to gather all the documents, mail them, FedEx or any other courier, and they were very expensive and still expensive right now. So right now you can apply online, which is great, and it saves you a lot of time, energy, or headache from your mail being lost along the way. And then we'll see about the other requirements that they have. Okay guys, so if you Google how to apply as physical therapist in New York, okay, so this will come out, and then you have to click here, the official website, okay, www.op.nysed.gov. Click that, and then it will take you to this page, online form 1 application for physical therapist. You click that, and this will take you to this page. This is the start for you to apply to New York State. The fee is $294. So these are the informations that you need when you are filling out the information needed for application online: the contact information, educational history including locations and dates, professional license including the license that you hold in your own country, examination information including past examinations and details for upcoming examinations, and payment information. Payment is only accepted by MasterCard, Visa, or American Express. Okay, if you have any questions with your online application, this is the email address that you can email and ask. Okay, so clarification, more information about the fees. Again, it's $294 for limited permit for physical therapist $70, and the limited permit is not refundable. Okay, as it is stated here, the fees are subject to change, so always check the website for the most updated or latest amount of fee or changes in the requirement. It says do not send cash. Make your personal check or money order payable to New York State Education Department. And then this, you can see here the mailing address where you should send the check, address the check, and payments submitted from outside the U.S. should be made by check or draft on a U.S. bank and in U.S. currency. Payments submitted in any other form will not be accepted and will be returned. Okay, so for physical therapy program located outside the U.S. that is not New York State registered or 𝐊𝐇𝐴PTA accredited, you must have completed a program satisfactory to the department, which is substantially equivalent to a master's or higher degree program in physical therapy. Okay, so in this slide or picture, you can see that there are two acceptable independent credential verification organizations. So for New York, you can only use 𝐹CCPT or CGFNS. You cannot use IERF or any other credentialing organization. Only 𝐹CCPT and CGFNS. And New York has a special category in this organization. You have to specifically choose the one for New York State. And then it says here the verification process is not an evaluation or certification process. The credentials verification process is a process for verifying the authenticity of your educational credentials. Okay, for credentials verification service for New York applicants by 𝐹CCPT or CGFNS does not indicate approval by the New York State Education Department or the content of your education. After your educational credentials are validated by either of these organizations, they will be evaluated by the State Education Department. You will be advised of the result of the New York State Education Department's evaluation of your education when your application for examination has been received. The licensing examination contractor will be notified if you are eligible for the exam. You may wish to contact both 𝐹CCPT and CGFNS to evaluate which verification service would be better meet your individual needs. So for quick reference, this is the contact information of 𝐹CCPT and CGFNS. So for exam result or score report, you can request a copy of your examination score for personal records directly from FSBPT. FSBPT provides a free score report to candidates 10 business days after each exam administration. The free individual score report can be viewed and downloaded from FSBPT. To view and download the free report, go to status of my request. The free report will remain viewable for 30 days. Okay guys, so that is just a quick, simple guide on how to apply as a physical therapist to New York. So just I always tell my viewers, check the website directly, okay, for the latest update about the requirements, changes in the fees, the updates, because there might be difference between the making of this video to the time that you watch this video. So always check the website directly for any inquiries, okay? So if the question is when should I apply to New York State, when should I apply to 𝐹CCPT? Okay, so it really depends on you. The key is do not let your 𝐹CCPT process get done without any New York application existing, because when the New York State or any other state for that matter receive an 𝐹CCPT report and you do not have an existing application in that state, they will disregard that report. Okay, so you can do them simultaneously. You can do, for example, FCCPT first, and as it runs, you can apply to the New York State, or you can do the New York State first and then do the FCCPT. It all depends on your unique situation. But like I said, make sure that before FCCPT finish their credentialing process, that the state that you are applying to, for example, New York, you have an existing application, so they will not disregard the report from FCCPT. Okay? If you have any other questions, clarification, suggestion, I would highly suggest that you visit the website of New York State Education for Physical Therapy, and you might find your answers there. For other comments and suggestions, just leave your comment down below. Please share this video and other videos of Just Upright so we can boost the channel, so that we can help as many people as we can around the world as best as we can. Thank you so much and stay blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button below to be updated with the latest video releases. Share this channel to other people you know who will benefit from Just Upright videos. Thank you again and stay blessed.